What's up?
You got on different clothes.
Mexican restaurant gave me some Lucky Brand jeans. And found this jacket over there. Tried to also ask the city cop about it. But he wouldn't, he wouldn't talk to me or whatever.
Why do you call me so much?
You know what? I have no idea.
What do you think I can do to help you? Why do you... This is why I changed my phone number.
I guess you refuse to help me. I don't know. I'm used to having somebody to talk to. I'm used to being a little bit more social in business, you know. Working, interacting with people, not eating cold turkey.
Well, why don't you call your dad?
I saw him today and shit went downhill ever since I saw him. One guy, I think Rockstar over there by the Sunoco, and he says, you were supposed to bring me ice or something, and you were wearing my pants and all kind of shit. I guess you were supposed to bring me food, you were supposed to do that, you were supposed to do this. So ever since I come in contact with Jeffrey Brown, who I guess doesn't want to fucking do anything, oh God, it's cold.
But as much as you call me, why don't you call him?
I've been trying to call him.
And?
He doesn't say anything. He drove by and handed me some fucking quarters. I just want to get a fucking razor. Get something, get this shit off my face.
You don't ask him for help?
I've asked him for help. I even asked him if I could just ride with him or something. You know, try to go to work. Try to do something. But ever since I came in contact with him today, things seem to not go so well. Can you give me a ride to the gas station?
Well, I wonder what he's thinking as far as why he won't help you.
I don't know what kind of person he is. I don't know. I just never saw myself being that kind of person to my children. Ever.
Yeah, but it's kind of what you're doing.
No. If I had a fucking truck, I wouldn't be fucking away from my children. What the fuck are you talking about? If I was driving around like that fat motherfucker, I'd be with my children. No, it's not what I'm doing. I would be with my fucking children, not being a fucking lazy fuck. How's that?
If you had a truck?
If I had a vehicle to get myself around to go find my children, I would be with them. I would be taking care of them, going to work every fucking day like I did for 8 fucking years, and providing for my family.
Yeah, but you had that opportunity and you
I had
decided
the opportunity to
against
what?
it.
Steal one? Like y'all stole my fucking truck?
Who's
I
y'all?
would be with my fucking family, period.
You had that
What kind of fucking
opportunity.
man? I had the opportunity to what?
Have your family.
Where? When?
When you walked away from it.
When did I walk away from it? When did I walk away from it?
Remember spending $500 at Deco a week after you left me?
It was not. It was not $500.
It was. I saw the bank
It was
statement.
$400.
I saw the bank statement, so it was $5. And $80 at Total Wine.
No. See, this. We're talking about 2 years ago, 3 years ago. We're talking about right now.
You've been in the same position since then.
Because of this fucking piece of shit.
What piece of shit?
I guess one of them's possibly sitting in front of me, or if you're on Jeffrey Brown's side.
How am I on his
Krista
side?
Peretti and all this bullshit. And
your associations are not adding up.
they're not adding up.
My associations
What kind of man drives by
added
and hands his
up,
son
and
quarters?
I'm in a position where I'm doing better. Your associations are not, and you are not doing better.
What is that? What am I supposed to do better with? Because I'm fully capable of doing fucking everything,
The
but I got
spirit
nothing but
is
you.
not gonna bless you.
Bless me?
Yeah, you're not blessed
Why am I not blessed?
because you don't know God. You've been out here all this time and you haven't talked to God.
Of course I talk to God, but I think your God, my God, are two different gods. Ever since the beginning, ever since the day we met, you're stealing shit, and I'm saying I want to pay for it. I'm not a fucking bum.
I
want to
wasn't
go to
stealing
work.
shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like you work from the salon.
That was my stuff.
Well, maybe you own MasterCards. I don't fucking know.
No,
Maybe
I
I was
don't
putting
own
you through the same
Mastercard.
thing that I'm going through right now, except I was a different person to you, and I took care of you, and I paid for everything.
You're not going through anything because you haven't learned anything. I went through what I
supposed to-
went
what am I
through,
supposed to
and
learn? How to steal?
I've learned.
Am I supposed to learn how to steal?
No, no one's
Because
telling you to steal.
you and Keon Rodan had me sign a quitclaim deed that is a fucking lie.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit
says
about
it's not
that.
a valid document, but no, you went along with it. He took you up to North. He took you back up to North Charleston.
Mm-hmm.
You
And?
signed it. So it's nothing but scams left and right.
I'm just trying to move on with my life, and you are a hindrance.
Well, you don't have to be here right now.
No, I don't have to be here right now. You're correct. But if I tell you to stop calling me, that doesn't make you stop.
Okay, I'll stop calling you.
You've said that every time, and I had
I'll
to change
stop
my
calling
number.
you, goddammit.
It's a sad situation that you're in. It's a sad situation for your mom and your dad. Like y'all are all guilty.
What am I guilty of?
Well, you're guilty.
Nothing but fucking working hard and making a couple $1 million. And
You didn't
then
make a
fucking,
couple $1 million. That's exaggeration.
after 3 or 4 fucking years.
You're
It wasn't-
exaggerating.
okay, over $1 million.
No, the bank statement that I came across was
400.
$300,000.
I paid taxes on $540,000.
You only juggled $300,000 in 1 year.
I paid $500. I paid taxes on $540,000.
No, you didn't. You still owe the IRS for that.
No, I don't for that year. Actually, I paid that year.
You haven't paid your taxes in a really long time.
Yeah, I haven't paid my taxes since 2000, since I bought the property at 2426 Bristol View.
Right, so on $300,000 you owe taxes.
No, it's not. It's only taxes on the profit.
Which you can't prove.
Yeah, because you burned my paperwork.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you burned everything.
You weren't doing anything with it.
Come on. What the fuck? I mean, what the fuck was I supposed to do?
Do something with it.
I was so busy dealing with your crazy ass.
What, coming in and out telling you the secrets? That you cannot even add together and
I don't shop at fucking
figure it out.
Harris Teeter.
That has nothing to do with anything.
Two handles with 2 bags and Crystal Gaetano and Emma Claire Brown is my fucking daughter. John Henry Brown the Fourth, who said I never signed the birth certificate. I distinctly remember filling that birth certificate out. Both of them birth certificate. fucking cold turkey. Yes. Bullshit. I don't even fucking eat because I have fucking kids. I'm trying to go to work.
That doesn't make sense, John.
Well, what's the point in eating if you're not working? If you're a useless fucking human being walking around asking for money like a fucking bum.
Okay, if you can
no point in
acknowledge
eating.
that, why can't you acknowledge?
I went and tried to apply for a job, so I had to go back Monday to smoke. So I just talked to Robbie at the county, who I handed a drill outside of Lowe's, and fucking, he was like, I'm going in to get a drill. I went in the truck, pulled him out a drill, and gave it to him. Because I'm a good fucking person. Because I give shit away. Because if I got it, then I share it. Then I take care of people. And I'm a generous person. Jeffrey Brown's a lazy motherfucker. Jeffrey Stacy Brown is a lazy motherfucker. And a thief. Period. Done. That's the bottom line. He don't take care of nothing. Scamming people, billing people by the hour, telling people to sleep under a fucking house. A real man goes on a job and says, this is what it costs. We'll get it done. I know how long it's going to take. And this is how we fucking do it.
Your dad's not spiritually well either.
Mr. Him and his secretary whiting out shit, having to fucking copy and paste and do all kind of bullshit. I walk in a fucking job, I say, hey, this is the fucking price. I'll take my 50%. We handle it, walk out with the fucking check. People know what they're fucking paying for.
Well, you may know how
We
to
go above
run a
and beyond
business,
and do
but
it right.
you don't know how to have a family.
Huh?
You did your family wrong.
I did my family wrong?
But you have a mental disorder, so
Oh, what,
I guess
working?
we're going to blame that.
What's the
For
mental
it.
disorder?
Your associations that you have by saying that you don't eat because you have kids, or you don't shop at Harris Teeter.
Well, I don't eat because I'm not fucking hungry. How's that?
That's better.
I'm not hungry because I'm not burning energy working. And that's why I've been trying to go to apply for jobs. Even talking to the guys in the welding truck. I don't drink none of that shit. How's it going, man?
All right.
Well, there you go again, saying you don't drink that shit. Like,
Huh?
your associations, like, you're off your rocker with it.
How's that?
And then you call me all the time now that you have my number since Roper gave it to you without asking me.
Yeah.
It should have been a clue to them when you told them that you don't have it to call me and ask me permission before giving it to you, but they didn't. So now my phone rings all the time, every day, and I ignore the calls. You want to see how many voicemails I have that I haven't listened to?
Today has just been a fucking
It's
bad day. How's that?
It's been every day since you got out of the hospital. Like, and there's nothing I can do for you. Like, don't you understand that? Like, there's nothing I can do for you. Yeah, sure, like, I'm here now. I've recorded you.
You could call Keon and say, hey, I'd
You
like to
can call
revoke.
Keon.
I don't have his fucking number. You do.
I don't know. I'm not getting involved with that. I don't really care what happens to the property. I don't care if you fucking go down and have a mortgage on your record, a foreclosure on your. I don't really care. It's
Right, you don't care because you're a selfless person. You're not a selfless person. You're a
no. It's just the principle is that there are consequences for you
making so much fucking money and want to work.
destroying the family,
I didn't
having my
destroy the
children
family.
taken from me.
You call Lester Mays or whatever the fucking motherfucker over there calls it, child molester Mays, and fucking
I don't know what you're talking about.
and tell him that fucking whatever the fuck her name is, Leslie Mays got my fucking 2 children.
You gave them to her.
I put them in her possession because you were going crazy.
I was not going crazy.
Well,
I asked you to put the oven wire it up.
To wire it up, and I actually got
said,
the wire.
wire it up to the electrical panel so I can start cooking, because Arabella wanted me to cook instead of using the microwave for everything, and you fucking never came back. You just left and fucking decided to stop answering the phone. After I said, will you just hook up the oven?
I did come back. You had somebody over there.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Somebody was at the house. You had somebody, and I talked to him when he was walking out.
That's a lie. That's a flat out lie.
Iman, I talked to the man. I said, no, I'll take care of it.
The electrical man that I had come look at what
Exactly.
the process would be.
That's what I just said, didn't I?
That was before you left.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I ran into someone just randomly and said, will you come by and see what it'll take to hook up the electricity for the oven to work? And turns out after you left, Kevin came over and said, don't worry about it. I'll do it for you. It only takes a minute. And I was like, if it only takes a minute, why didn't John do it?
Electrical panel out of the place.
That's old.
It's going to be done now.
That's way up. No.
Because I actually did run the wire, I think.
Do you not remember me taking a hammer to the oven after
and you dumped it on the back, and you dumped it on the back porch, yeah.
No, I left it there.
Well, I know, I cleaned it up.
Good. I even called the county and said, come out here, I want you to see this.
I know.
Well, no, that wasn't the reason I had him come out. I had him come out because I wanted them to call you. But he said, it's your property, do what you want to with it. But yeah, out of anger, because of the fucking black oven, the black power unit that you would not hook up, you just decided to take off. Not come back. Over something that took 2 seconds to do that you kept putting off for I don't know what reason. And now look at you.
I need to run and get some gum or something.
You're a burden and a strain on my mental well-being.
On your mental well-being?
It's just questionable. Your behavior and your choices are questionable.
Are they?
And it's concerning that I don't have family in Charleston. If it wasn't for my kids here, I wouldn't be here. You, on the other hand, have family.
Your kids, you'd probably be helping the man that paid for every fucking thing that you ever fucking owned.
That's a lie. What? You are not responsible for everything I've ever fucking owned. You don't talk to me like that.
Iman,
that's abusive.
I'm just saying, if you actually gave a shit about your kids, you'd be doing something productive.
There's nothing I can do to help you. I don't even know what you're talking about that I could do.
You could help me try to get a ride somewhere to get a job. You could do anything. I'm not...
You're not specific.
I'm not specific.
I told you to text me instead of call me so much. And you have been doing so. I don't always respond because some of your stuff is off the wall. Continual nonsense. But I have a life too, and I'm not. You walk around everywhere else anyway. I mean, hell, when I didn't have a vehicle, I rode the bus everywhere. I learned the bus system and rode the bus for God knows how long.
That bus, 0 emissions.
You're not humbling yourself.
Humbling myself for what? Where the fuck am I gonna go? Ride around on the bus all fucking day?
Some people do, because they have nothing else to do and they're homeless.
Well, I'm not fucking homeless. I'm still on the goddamn property, except for y'all tried to scam me with the fucking deed.
That's neither here nor there, because I don't really care about the property. I hope they fucking do something with it soon, so it can not be something that you are so adamant about owning or holding
on to because
your heart.
I put my
It's almost gone. Then what are you gonna do? Then what are you gonna focus on?
I'm trying to go back to fucking work.
And every time I ask you, where are you gonna live? Have you thought about that? You obviously don't think about it because you would have done it with the $2,700 you got.
Piss on $2,700.
That's not the right attitude to have.
I've been trying to go to work. I tried to go to work. I'm trying to get a...
You're
I
not
had 2
making
phones. I got phones.
choices like normal people do.
Normal people try to go to work, right?
Normal people have a place to live. They establish a home, and then
you
they
would need
work
a fucking
from
job
there.
to pay for a home because life is not free.
You had a lot of money
Fuck this
blessed to you by God, and you pissed it away. You stayed outside. I had changed my number right before you got that money, so for the time that
You know with the $2,700, or you know with the 400 or 300, 500, 300, 500,000 that I worked for. Fuck the blessing. Go to fucking work, people.
you can't
I
say
see people
fuck a
sitting on the fucking
blessing.
street all fucking day. Okay, I see people sitting on the street all fucking day, doing nothing. Sitting
And
on
you
their
are
phone.
one of those people.
No, I'm
You are
constantly trying to figure out how to
technically
go to
one
work.
of those people. Just because you move from spot to spot does not make you any different than those people.
My wheels are turning about how to go to work.
Oh God. For 3 years?
For 2 of those years, I sat over at 2426 Pristine View, cleaning, supporting the structure, elevating it, fixing Jeffrey Brown's fuck ups
The
because he sent
absolute
over people
truth
that fucked my
is
shit
that
up.
God gave you an opportunity to take my teachings that I was learning during that period of time. I would come to you, profess what I was going through
And then I finally
spiritually,
got my hands on some tools,
and you didn't
and I
listen
started
to
putting-
any of it.
I started
God
putting shit
has
together.
blatantly made you a non-functioning human being.
I'm very functioning. It's just
Yeah, you're
I
alive.
probably got to get these boots off my feet
See,
so I can haul tail back over there and actually go to fucking work, because I fixed a lot of Jeffrey Brown's fuck ups on his structural. Dr. Overkill, he's supposed to be the man putting structures
one
together.
of the
Had my beams
reasons
split like
I'm
this,
doing this
left
video
3 square
again,
holes,
which
left 3
will
square
be the
holes inside
last
the building.
one, is so your father can see it, your mother can see it,
That's fine.
all of your family members can see it,
See what?
and they can see the product of their whole lives. The 34, 35 years you've been alive, this is what it's come to, John. I'm the mother of 2 of your children.
And I'm-
Embarrassingly,
And okay, so if
I
you're the
can't
mother of
even-
2 of my children, then why would you, and if you actually wanted your children back in your possession, you'd probably be doing a lot more than sitting here putting me on your podcast and Facebook.
I'm
and
not
trying to
living with you
publicly
again.
exploit me.
I'm not living with you again.
I didn't ask you to live with me. I'm talking about just, you've got plenty of fucking time where you could actually probably help me help you. What's that fucking movie, Jerry Maguire? Help me help you, because I've done nothing but 3 fucking...
You want me to give you a
3
ride to a job interview?
Yeah, sure. I mean, fuck, I'll go to work anyway. I can make $20, $30 an hour at Limerick or somewhere like that. And give me $55, I can go get my EPA, which I never got.
I'm not giving you 55 bucks.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So if you wanted your children back in your possession because we succeeded in 3 custody battles, I've spent how
The
much money and
truth
time
is-
fighting,
The
paying
truth
Karen Foreman,
is I'm
paying
not looking for
Jay-
them to be back in my custody. I can't afford for them to be back in my custody. You know why? Because I won't get child support from you, especially
Why
in the
wouldn't you?
condition you are in.
Why wouldn't you? If I was the one helping you, get your children back, that what you just said makes
You're
no
not
sense.
going to help me get my children back.
No,
There's no credibility.
there's no credibility.
No.
Credibility.
No. Or else I would have included you on this whole legal process I'm going through with your mom. I could have taken you down there with me to the courthouse and you could have been appointed a free attorney. I've done all the work
You did all.
to get to see my children for the first time in 3 years. It's on your mom's conscience that she decided to cast me out for some reason. She's going to have to live with that decision. But I am a functioning woman and the mother to
And I'm
those
a functioning
children,
man
and
with
I
all the
will
knowledge in the fucking
have
world.
visitation with them. I'm not fighting for custody at this point.
Why wouldn't you? they're your if you're your
Why
children,
wouldn't I?
I
Because
want my
for
children.
one,
I
I
want
have-
them in my possession. I want them in my home. I want to be able to support them and take care of them, just like I did for Arabella Kerrigan,
Well,
Elise
then
Kerrigan,
you would have never
Emma Claire Brown,
walked
John
away
Henry Run the
from
Fourth.
doing so. You never would have walked away from doing so.
That was
Because
only
yes,
of
you
Jeffrey
hurt
Brown.
more than just Emma and Junior.
Jeffrey Brown
You
needs to leave
hurt
town.
Arabella and Elise. You took on 2, and you dropped them as well.
I didn't take on.
They count.
I took on 2, and we had 2.
They've
That
told
made
their
4.
therapist they never want to see you again. Arabella and Elise told their therapist they never want to see you again.
And I find that hard to believe because I took
You
care of them,
do?
did nothing but treat them right.
You do?
Yeah.
Because Arabella said to me, Mommy, it seems like Mr. John likes to make you mad. And she said that at 9 years old.
I do remember her saying something like that.
Okay.
That was only because you were
Bless
sitting there
her
lying. You were
heart.
sitting there lying to her in
No.
front of the fucking thing.
Nope.
You had me sitting
No.
about. You had me sitting
I
out
did my best to cover up your
while you were running out the house with pots and pans jacked up on whatever the fuck you were on.
John, that was one time, and that was when your
I
dad
had to take the
hired
kids.
Cassie.
Right, and I had to come and take the kids because you were sitting there telling the fucking kids that they were this and they were that.
No.
And that
No.
straight
No.
line to the kids, and that's why
No.
Karen Foreman called me. And I said, you know what? I'll just go pick them up.
No. That's a lie.
Did you send a message to the fucking guardian ad litem saying "fuck you"?
I said fuck you to Karen Sams because I
Sam,
told
okay.
her that John needs to be in court-ordered therapy as well on the safety plan. Since I'm on the safety plan needing therapy for what I went through with Kevin, that's what GSS came in and said. We're sorry that somehow this incident that you went through with your ex went under the rug and we didn't get you the proper help or make sure that you were okay in dealing with it. We're gonna say that you need to go get some therapy, and so temporarily the kids will go stay with
Therapy.
so and so.
So what about right now?
But I called her and I said, I really need